he's been warned, and if he doesn't listen to it, then he needs to get a little discipline. Stop, turn around and back it. You face him and back him up. So this is what practice is. Just doing all the parts. Clap, clap. Swat his chest if he doesn't get one. There you go. No, I'm not kidding you. I mean it. You don't have to kill him again, but there. And try to pivot. 180, so you're facing door. Do another back up, and then you can do another 180, get yourself heading in the other direction. Good, now soften there, go down with her, Caroline. So a whole bunch of this, Caroline, is just going to be you practicing. Bring your moves back, bend your knees, so that your legs up with your knee. Alright, Emma, you mix it up yourself, okay? And make sure that he's being good. Try not to ride the rail, Emma. Come off of it. So you kind of feel it out and see if it's to your. I've taught you what you're supposed to do because I'm not going to be with you every second in the practice pens. And when you're doing this stuff, you need to know what you're looking for, if they did good, and what to do about it. So go ahead and mix it up some. Walk, trot, stop, back, pivot. Keep your hand forward. Take a sharp turn to the right. Put your hand over, clack, 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 clack. There he went to walking because you didn't keep him going. Okay, don't jump into your stop. Just stop. Good, relax there, Caroline, relax. Give her a seesaw when she goes to jigging because your hands are asking good, but then when she started to trot, you just sort of held and you need to say, ah, ah, ah. Okay, soften knuckle. Not a death grip or a fist. All right. Whoop, jiggle, jiggle. He didn't stop very good. All right, eyes up. Give him a swat in the chest there a little bit. Good. All right, so come off the rail there, Emma, and look at me, kind of trot towards me. Now your steps are going to be 1, 2, 3, stop. There you go. That was a normal stop rather than boom. Okay? All right? Keep his head to the right. Good. Take a walk and then make a turn. Giddy up, trot. Hand forward, lean, cluck. Hand to the right. Hand to the right. Tip your hand over so your knuckles are up. Keep him going. Keep him going. Put a little pull on him to a circle. Do a circle right here. Circle, circle, circle. Too late. I ran out of place. Ask and release there, Caroline. Ask and release. Bend your knees and bring your boots back a little more. Good. Very good, Caroline. Good. Good. All right, so pick up a trot, and I want you to trot a small circle right in the middle here. So start at me. Hand forward, lean, cluck. Good. Hand over under his head, push him around, around, around. Keep him trotting, cluck, cluck, cluck. Little pull forward, cluck, cluck, cluck. Yeah, you lost him. Pull, pull. He has to get pulled forward in order to keep him moving. Keep going, turn, turn, turn. Hand forward, cluck, 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 cluck. Good, and walk. Nice. Do a stop. Good. Set them up. All right, why don't you go on the circle pattern there, Caroline, and just work on keeping her nose tipped. So if you're going to go right, you're going to tip her nose. Okay, it's going to be a whole one. Good, so squeeze, bump your leg and squeeze there, Caroline. Keep going, keep walking now, Emma. Turn your body, there you go. Keep turning yourself, keep turning yourself, keep turning yourself. Good, very nice. That was a good turn, even though he was kind of using the other foot, but his back feet didn't lock. And that's the main thing. All right, one of the patterns we did yesterday called for a 1 3/4 turn. So think that through in your head. What would it end up being? If you started right here, if you're facing K, what would it be to do 1? Have a little energy, say, come on, keep him moving, keep him moving. You got to keep him moving, okay? And because he's going to be halfway through it, he's going to be like, is that enough yet? And you need to say, no, it's not, and I'm coming into you if you don't keep moving, okay? Good, so ask and release. Bump your leg, ask her to look right. Bump your leg, ask her to look very good. And see how she drops her head? Okay, watch that legs. He's walking in the back end there. Keep him going, keep him going. Swat his chest, back him up. Keep him back there, that a girl. Swat his chest if you have to. Look at A, so you stop at A. Good job, Caroline. Keep that going. Ask and soften your fingers. So you squeeze your sponge and softly unsqueeze your sponge. Good, make her nose. And I think you chose wisely to stay away from that cone a little bit because it'll be easier to turn this one. So what you're going to have to kind of do is get a little bit past that cone before you start turning, otherwise you're going to turn right over the top of the cone. Okay? All right, next. And I'm moving over so that it makes more sense for you to come to me. When you turn the corner, look at me. Your right hand points to the horse to me. Good. I'm going to try not to tell you what to do. Okay, now that was one of those situations where you might have wanted to leave it. Because now we're getting along and now you really should put his feet back together. And this is too far apart. We're going to leave it for argument's sake right now, okay? What do you think now? Yeah, okay. All right, now as I'm passing this right, or the front leg, you're going to get around it. As I pass the butt, you get around. Very pretty, Caroline. Good job. Squeeze and release. As I pass, step again. All right, thank you. So I'm going to do whatever you're called for next. I don't know. 270, which will point you that way. Okay. And then do you have to trot away? Yeah. All right. Squeeze it and release it there, Caroline. Now we're practicing, so if he doesn't want to keep going, give him a little swat. There, that is a beautiful kick. That's a nice kick. Good, and walk away and just take a turn so you don't get a Caroline. All right, let's try that one more time. Caroline, if she is in the middle of her trotaway, just stop as you come around. Okay. Perfect. You brought him straight to me. Hurry up. Raise that up. And you can smile. Just keep your hand up a little to get that left arm. He's looking at my dad. Can you finish the right arm? You sound like a tap dancer. Thank you. Now I'm going to step behind you. You turn around, ready to leave. Do a look back. One time, stop, Caroline. Then walk away, Emma. One look back. Good. Excellent. And you would have gone straighter. In fact, you could have gone straight and kind of down the space. And now you need to make a circle and come in really straight to that. You see how crooked he is? So do yourself a favor and come into these things straight, then you don't have to straighten your horse out. You don't have to straighten your horse out. Left leg, left knee. Center line, left leg, bump, bump. Add your hand and then help with the outside hand. All right, get him set up and ready to go. Good, he's not perfectly straight, but he's set up nice. All right, next. So now remember, I apologize. He needed to be backwards.
Oh.
He has to be backwards.
Okay.
So walk a circle or come around and face him towards the mirror with his butt by the cone. Right, Amy? He's standing there and then he just release, seesaw, or ask and even keep her a minute. Try to get her to get back. Next. 3, 4. It's a 180, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure you get him stopped nice and straight towards me. Good. And like if I'm over here a little, you still want to have him straight. Okay, now walk to me, right? Can you set up? And that's close enough. Good. The judge was talking to Lauren so much this week that it threw her for a little loop because she went in first. Good job. Nice nodding and good smiling. Anyway, she walked into the pen and the judge was, good morning, how are you? I'm so happy to be here, how about you? And Lauren's like, surprised that somebody was talking to her so much. Thank you. Now right there, you could have gone a little farther because he's not straight, okay? All right, and you have to trot to B and stop, right? So giddy up. Give him a spank. Right there, did you feel, don't pull on his face because the face means back off, okay? All right. So in this case, when you're backwards, the butt's by the cone. If you're forward, the shoulder's by the cone. Is he set up? Good. All right. Next. Count them. 4. Or did it call for a horse leg?
4.
So count 4 of them. Very nice. Very nice. You got them nice and straight. Point your hand towards me a little. Get your cone there. No, not coming to me. Bring that one forward. Stand up. Up kind of means bring your foot back. So you can bring that right foot back. Come on, forward. All right, so I'm not happy with his performance here. Now come on, wake up and pay attention. So he was really taking his time. And, ooh, there you go. Tweet, tweet, bump, bump. I don't want to go back to where he says. That's fine. Try again, see if he's got a little more attention. And he does, doesn't he? He was saying, okay, I'll try. He just wasn't trying. And I don't like that. Nobody's perfect, but if you don't try, you don't get any points. Tweet, tweet. Tweet, tweet, off the legs, that a girl. Thank you. Don't walk ahead. Don't walk ahead. He needs to keep his butt planted. Okay, turn around, hand forward, laying flex, spank if he doesn't go. Good. Back him off a little bit. So he could have tried a little harder there. That a girl. Good. Let's try that one more time. Make sure that you back them far enough so you can get around your cone there. Don't make it so you have to run into it. There, that was very good. Excellent. You didn't step forward at all. Get after him. Pay attention, Maverick. Good. Walk up. Try to get him straight to me. Watch your cone so that his rear end is kind of straight across from it. That way when you pivot, you'll be able to go straight to it. That was good. Chloe's pretty intimidating, and she doesn't have a, she's drawing blanks a lot, so I'm feeling bad for her because tweak, 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 bump your legs. Thank you. Oh, no forward, no forward. So even though you're only one step away from being done with your turn, you have to say stay back. Okay? All right. You ready to swat him if he ain't with you? Stop. Jerk him back. Jerk him back. Now you shouldn't have had to use your hand there. Come back and we'll try that trot up again, okay? Trot, ready? Better. And we want him to trot straight, so try to keep your hand under his head as opposed to pulling his neck towards you, because like, look at what he's doing right now. It looks dumb. Okay? All right, let's find another one. Eyes up and look towards your judge a little bit so that you know when you have to turn and where you have to be. Part of him seemed like it was going to Stella. See Stella. You got that down pat, girl. She turns, nods, and smiles. Oh, I know what it was I was going to tell you. You saw it up at that show where they had you show to the ring steward and the judge was sitting. So the judge is always going to have the cowboy hat on, and the ring steward's just going to be an average person. And so if they say you're showing to the ring steward, well then you see your judge. She's watching every move you make, but the ring steward's the one that you go to and is the one who walks around. Thank you. Now remember, he has to do every step. Stays back. Draw back a little. Oh, and that's where you turn. Okay, just a quarter turn. Okay, good. All right, that's fine. Nice, Caroline. There you go. You starting to feel it a little? Tweak, 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 tweak. Around B, then trot to C. Walk around C. So it's a Z. Hey girl, boots back a little bit. Hands down. Look at me, don't want it to trot. And then walk around and straight to the left. Ooh, that's you know what I mean, right? So you want to come around and get him turned. Like if you have to come around and then straighten him up towards me, like start coming around it and just over here. You can do that. Okay, set him up. Set him up, and when dismissed, you'll do 90 to lose, and we don't have much room. So 90. Good? And he's a little far apart, but again, and these are all things you have to decide as you learn to show more. Whether or not, is that better? Yeah. Is whether or not I should mess around with fixing him, okay? Alright. Thank you. Look at him, Mark. See how come it is? You could have took one more step. Good. And now you may go. Alright, let's try that one again. And what were we going to try to do? Oh yeah. Now you lost him for your walk, but that's okay. If you did 3 trots and he ain't with you, you need to get that horse moving. Look at me, so you get lined up. Excited about it, girl. All right, there was one other one I wanted to Now remember, if he ain't trotting with you, swat him. There he is. Good walk. Good. And go again. Hand forward, pull, 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 cluck, pull, cluck, pull, cluck. Go to the judge. Jerk him back. There you go. You tell him, you stop when I stop, not go past me. I'd keep that. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. Good. And now you do a backup. 270. Good, that's far enough. 270. Got it, girl. Very good. Finish it, finish it, finish it. Good. And a trot away, which will be a look back to the right. Stay straight. Oh, the other right. There you go. Good. Do you want to run that? Pull, pull, pull. He's not trotting. Feel that. Good. Try not to pull. Because if you pull, then his head turns. If he needs a punishment, you give him a punishment. But if you pull during your stop, you turn his head. And then he looks really dumb, okay? That's a pretty good setup there. I'd leave that. And you don't have to step. You could, what do? You have to pivot away. Go ahead and finish. Go ahead and do it. Watch your pivot. Is it a quarter? Oh, it's 270. Keep them back. That a girl. Finish it, finish it, finish it all the way with a stay back. Good. And you trot away? Yep. Look back to the right. Good. Nice. Stay to the right of B. That was a nice one. Make it big, 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 big. Turn your head so you can see where you're going to go and end up. Keep them coming, stop. Jerk him back. So every time you pull on him like that, whenever you stop and do this, he gets all twisted around. He needs to be a shadow that stops when you stop. Okay? And so you got a little habit going of always pulling on him. So the rule of thumb is this. You either side of the cone and his nose facing the other way. So walk and bring your hand to your left. Keep him backing. He's got a back though. He can't pivot. Good. Turn him, turn him, turn him, turn him. Good. That's good. Keep him coming. Look, keep him coming, keep him coming. Good. And I'd stop there. Turn him straight towards that way. That way, that way. Head that way, head that way. Head going that way. That was not too bad. For considering setup that you never did it before. For me, yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Just come to C, and then we'll back him over here to the judge, and you'll be facing that way when you're done. Okay? All right. Set him up. Good. Next. Give him some slack there. Keep your hand over to the under his head or to the right. Look for your cone. Pull on him a tad so he keeps coming. Good. Far enough. Good. There. Good. Okay. Now turn around and make a U shape so that his butt is towards me. And his head is facing the little door down there. So your hand goes to your left. Move the butt. That's all right. You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep him coming backwards. Okay, now right there, don't push his head too far. You push his head too far, now you end up with a pivot. So you go back to your right some more. Go back to your right. You just go to your right. There, now back him over here. There you go. Good. Turn him so that he's facing that end. There. Good. You're done. Set him up. Good. Excellent. And now you're going to trot straight away again, and you're going to look back over your right shoulder, one look back. So hand forward, lean, clap. Good job. Excellent. Keep it big. You did it again. He would have stopped. He's learning to not stop unless he gets pulled. Okay? And he knows better. Set him up. Or do your thing. All right, so you got to back him. That's what it is. Never mind. So you do your back. So get him backing. Step, push, release, push, release, push, release. Keep the butt turning. Don't release so much. You're almost saying, come back to me. Okay, keep him coming. His butt comes towards me, and his front end goes that way. Very good. There you got a little rhythm with him, didn't you? Good. Get him nice and straight. Front, push the front end another step and stop. Set him up for inspection. There you go. You got some rhythm going. Good job. Excellent. That was a workout, wasn't it? Good.